Arnold, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us today. And let's start by getting to know you a bit better. Can you start by introducing yourself and sharing a little bit about your background journey and how you became a youth leader?
Hello, Comfort, and thank you again for having me here today. I mean, for me, it's always a joy to be part of this conversation because sometimes we underestimate the long-term impact of what we do here. We have no idea how many people will be impacted just by this interview. And today, I really believe that at least one person will listen to this interview and be impacted by the message that we're going to discuss here. So, to introduce myself, my name is Arnold. And then of course, like you said, I am a youth leader. Now, I was not always a youth leader. I was not born a youth leader. I became a youth leader. So that means at some points, I was just like any other young person. I grew up in a Christian family, and then my parents went to church, and then we went to church as part of the family tradition, and then we believed in God since a very young age. Now, for me, the passion for youth ministry came when I was 11 years old. So we go back to Africa. My family was still in Africa back then, and we had a group of missionaries. They were from the Scripture Union, which is a Christian organization that works mainly in Europe and the USA. So those missionaries came from the USA, and they came to my country in the Congo. So they were missionaries. They came to share the gospel. Now, on that particular Sunday, they came to my Sunday school, and they told us about Jesus. And for me, it was that day that I made that decision to follow Jesus. Because even though I was brought up in a Christian family, that did not make me a Christian. I used to read the Bible and pray, go to church. That did not make me a Christian. It was on that Sunday when I decided to give my life to Christ. That's when I became a Christian. Now, what really impacted me about those missionaries was they left everything in the USA. They came to Congo in Africa. And they were specifically sharing the gospel to young people. And then for me, that was a wake up call. I said, if those people can come here to share the gospel to someone like me, maybe I should do the same. So it goes back then that I had that passion. Say, when I grow up, I want to do just like those missionaries. I want to go out wherever God takes me and then share the gospel with younger people. So that's my journey. And then when I came to the UK, I joined my church, Connection Church here in Kingshurst, and I was in the youth group there. And back then, my youth leader was Ray Wooten. And then through him, he mentored me, he discipled me, and then I went through some training courses on how to do youth work more effectively. And then that's how I was then handed this huge ministry of becoming a youth leader. So that's a little bit of my journey. It goes back to being a child, and then that passion grew up with me. And then today, I'm not here serving God as a youth leader.
Wow, wow. What a powerful testimony there, because that's very inspiring. I was just like having goosebumps listening to that, because I just like testimonies. And guys, this is very important for us to know who is your child's a model out there. Who does your child want to look like? Who does your child want to become? Because
Mm.
Arnold saw something in the missionaries, and it has brought him this far. He is not only coordinating for the UK, but he's got influence across the international platform when it comes to Teen Street and all of this. Just stay tuned, because you will definitely hear more